Hey everyone, Dan here. It's been a while since I've released a video. I did the video obviously on the offset smoker build when I got that, I think in December last year. But we've moved back to Townsville from Canberra, thank God. It's good to be back in North Queensland, back in our renovators, the light here that we're slowly doing up. And due to work circumstances last year, which was a shame. But anyway, I'm doing pulled pork. We're having a welcome home barbecue tonight, and I've got 2 of these pork shoulders that we got, and they've been marinating overnight. Same marinade as I did in my last pulled pork video. Basically I just used a can of apple cider, roughly a tablespoon of the rub we're using today, which is a maple rub, maple pecan, and some white vinegar. I didn't have apple cider vinegar, so I just put a splash of normal vinegar in there just to give it some sharpness, and some garlic salt. And that's just left overnight to marinate that. But what I'm doing is yes, I know, mate, you want attention. What I'm doing is I'm doing it my new offset. So we've got this here, and the temperature where I'm going to put this is now at 98 degrees, and I've had this sitting for about an hour, now heating up. The firebox, I did put some timber in there, so that should be going nicely. It's got a couple of chunks in it, which is good. And I've just got a couple sitting there heating up. So that's good to go. I find with this, the temperature control, I just open and shut the door down here to basically just let more airflow in. I don't touch that or the actual airflow gauge here on the side. I wish I'd had a bigger one, but it is what it is. That's about the only complaint I have with this, but it's been a good smoker. I've done a few feeds on it. So I'm just going to put these in here. I let that marinate, like I said, overnight. I'm just going to put one on the side. These are going to cook for probably 8 hours, and we're going to be good to go. I won't worry about putting any extra rub on that because I rubbed it last. Actually, I will. I'll throw some extra rub on just on the top, but I won't add any more apart from that. But I'll do that once I've stopped filming. But yeah, we're going to do these and see how they come out. It's the first time I've done pulled pork on the offset, so I'll close that up and keep that heating, and we'll come back in probably about 5 hours when that's ready to wrap. Okay, so I'm back. The bigger of the 2 pork shoulders is at 71, the other one's sitting at about 72, 73. So I'm going to take these out now and wrap them. I always take them out at that 71, 72 degree temperature mark, and wrap them up then with the alfoil. So we'll have a look. I haven't actually opened this yet, so apart from to put the probe in about an hour ago, but that's what we're looking at after they've been on since 9. It's now 2 o'clock, so that's 5 hours of cooking time there, and starting to get a nice bark and crust on them. So I'll come back after I'll come back at the end. I'll wrap them now. Obviously just wrap them in alfoil. That's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, wrap them at about that 71, 72 degree mark. What I'll do is I'll take them off at about 92 degrees, and that's when the pork should pull. Alright, so I took those out of the smoker. I forgot to film it. But yeah, I just took them out. I've got them resting now in the esky because we don't have our guests here till 5 o'clock. They're just going to sit in there now, wrapped up in the towel, still in the alfoil, in a stainless tray. So I'll leave them in there for the hour to rest, hour and a half, until everyone gets here ready to eat, and then we'll come back and we'll pull that and see how it goes. All right, so we're back here. We've got these 2 shoulders we've done. I've rested them for 2 hours, so we'll see how they look. Obviously I've kept them in this stainless steel pan here, and all the juices, I don't want them to go to waste. What I'll do as well, I'll put the injection recipe down in the comments section. If anyone wants to see how I do that, I can do a video on that later, but I've never really worried about it because there's plenty of videos on YouTube about it, but that's actually smelling really nice. The good thing is tonight I've actually got more people than just my wife to actually test this and say that it's good. So the fella behind the camera is a mate of mine, and he'll give it a try. But you can see all the juice and everything coming out of there, so it's actually looking rather lovely, and we should be able to pull that now. So let's have a look. There we go. That is shredding nicely. I won't do both of them, we'll just bloody do one and we'll give it a quick taste, because I don't want to take up too much time in the video. But I'm going to give this to my friend who's actually behind the camera, someone different for once, and I'm going to take that and he's going to try it and tell us what he thinks. Oh, probably upside down now.
Absolutely delicious. Is
it good?
Yeah, that's actually really, really good.
Okay, well there you go.
Moist.
So there's pulled pork in the offset smoker, the Pro Smoke offset smoker. So till next time, guys, take care. I'm going to get this served and get it out to my friends.